Tonight, from Toronto, Canada, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks down to get 6'5".
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They'll set up to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 11. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
The pass. The tackle made by Jayon Brown. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
At the 28-yard line.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
That's going to be caught. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10. At their own
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friends.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Dallas.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Anzalone on the tackle. A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Again, the ball
following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
3-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll set up a throw. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Complete.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Now back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
For the point after.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting him to shreds.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That one is slant to McLaurin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
On second down now, it's Gibson, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
4A. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
19.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
They'll try the left side. Gibson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go on second and 12. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Gallup. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ioannidis able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be fourth down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
42-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Just like that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Mounties 10, Cowboys 7.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And an incomplete pass.
To the sideline.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboy
on 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 46. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our... You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
28-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And it brings up third.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense. Don't do us like that.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll look to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Chase Young able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
The pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Complete to number
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Dallas.
And a give this time to the tailback. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Montez Sweat brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
The ball carrier.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Complete.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Cowboys.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 5. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted. Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And his kick is indeed good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Oh, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Complete.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibson, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Hey. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Taken down and sacked.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
Complete to Michael Gallup.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
At the 31-yard line.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Number 88.
I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy sometimes.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
16 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run the counter. Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
The pass.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this, and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell the offense, you had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Going to give this time to the tailback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Now the try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3.
They'll take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still